Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Right, seem like I'm still between the two kind of mode of the weather is like pretty crazy. Same, and um, then like at noon again, and I will have like chill running down my nose and stuff like that. How you guys today? Again, the weather is kind of crazy, but it looks very great at the same time. The sky is freaking blue and the light is just great, and I really love it at the same time as I kind of like have problem with it because like I have running nose every freaking morning. That's already crazy to me, to be honest. All right, so back to the rusty names. Yeah, the set of brush and the papers and everything. So last time I drew this, and oh my god, I like my old work. Okay, let me show you guys a little bit before we got into drawings again. Okay, so all the way back to the beginning. So these are like few of my first. This my work for những đứa trẻ band in Hanoi. Okay, wait me a minute because I need to clean my nose. Okay. Right. So I'm back, and I see that there are many, no, not many. Okay, more people in the chat. Hello, welcome, welcome back. So I'm just going through, all the old works again. It is, and it wasn't exactly great. Obviously, you can see it. All right. So yeah, further. This one I did for to my another singer, another musicians. And I think the other one, I don't remember, but it's possibly around 2020 or something. Sorry because of the noise and the sound outside, because like I'm staying at a cafe outside, as I prefer to always do that. Oh, sorry, my mistake. All right, here, let me see when did I upload this? 2022. All right, so created 2022, and it's freaking how say, okay, it was like a very different time. Okay, let me look at this one. Okay, a bit adult right. So that was back then, and then like go up. I start to know how to create works that likely has more depth, like this one. Some guest of mine, right? Right, back to the channel. So yeah, as you can see, like um the depth, the image, I like it without the lines way more. So yeah, look at the depth and the images that this one is created, and start using the brushes, the custom brushes. Or no, actually back then I think I used Procreate. You just basic brush set, the set for watercolor. I haven't bought anything, and it looks still way better. Like I can start to apply moonshine tarot, one of my latest creation. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at the way that I drew using the lines, brushes, the colorings, everything. Crazy. It's like a totally different time. And I would say that this is not even best work. Look at this one. Possibly, I think, yeah, like this one. Look at it. It's totally different. Of course, I owe to the brush set that I have bought like a lot, but at the same time it goes a lot with feelings about how a material works and how the brushes, how the materials actually work out on paper. Like, look at this one. This reference image is I got from a website with free license. So yeah, like I start to see how the canvas of like Procreate, and it feels completely different. Like completely different. I think I'm pretty proud of the process of how I have worked. This is one of the work that I did for like a book company. So yeah, look at this. That was a sketch. This is the final result, and my God, I feel proud of it. I feel proud of the process of me, just growing up over time, and just I don't even know how I did it, but because it still feel kind of weird, just I never thought that I could get used to digital work at all, and definitely I'm not anywhere near any of the awesome artists out there, even the one who draw more general, and somehow yeah, I'm getting somewhere and progressing comparing to my old self. This one I did for my husband for him to practice some animation. I like them. I think they look pretty clean and kind of cute. Like I just designed this character based on his description. Oh, look at this. This is one of the work that I did for a friend of mine. It's for her tattoo, and these are the like this is a tattoo brush set, and this one I will definitely add in the brush set, possibly in the comment, so you won't miss this. Look at this one. This is one of the work that I'm so freaking proud of, because like the lighting, the setting, and everything. um and by the way, if you don't know, this is a fan art for Alice Madness Return from Alice, American McGee, and I just love the character, the game, and I still have more plans to draw fan art for them. It's just I love the game. So yeah, like you could see how I start to apply stuff. Like this is one of my study. I have a reference photo for this one, but at the same time, the feeling of the colors and the lighting again is totally again created by me, and the feeling and everything. Let me see the reference for this one if I still keep it. No, I don't. I no longer keep the reference for this one. But yeah, it was based on a photo with totally different color set. I just got a bit tinkly. It feels great. Definitely way better. And nowadays, this this is one of the work that I redrew, based on a reference photo from a photographer. Again, if you want to know, you can check it out. Sorry, I don't keep the reference photo anymore. Kind of sad, but yeah, look at how I redo it. So the painting, technically, the lines are were created on one side of the screen, and then I drew this, and I think I'm so freaking proud of it because it looks great. It's it looks just freaking great. It's not. I think I learned a lot from it, like how I do the grading, the colors, and everything. Sometimes it's really by instinct, but sometimes, other times, it really takes time to study and look further into it. All right. If there are any other stuff, So these are all the stuff that I drew lately, and I think I really love this one. I drew for Housey. So okay, yeah, a little bit of uh, a little bit mature content there, but yeah, not showing anything, just the breakthrough. And this one, a whole different vibe from the first painting ever on Procreate. All right, so let's get into the juice of it. I want to, just today I will also read through some work because that is one of the best way for me to get back into, creating without feeling burnout. Just look at old sketches and start drawing. Oh, by the way, just want to show you real quick this one. It's just a cute image. So the dish was created by fun stuff on it, fun character and stuff. It was really yummy though, and I really love it. All right, so let's get back into drawing and see how it goes. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? For real. Here. Okay. So let me see. Let me see. All right. This one. Right. So I saved some of the old sketches or like old works I did before, and now we can just use them. I believe it was this one. Sorry, you seen anything that is kind of like not really, but yeah, I call this thing a song in the dark. This one first. Right. So let me see if things gonna be okay. Right. First thing I'm gonna do is to choose chromograph and start sketching. Right, so let's go into it. So as you can see, this I also wrote it down that I did this, and yeah. All right. So let me see. So all right, let me see. So the first thing I think I'm gonna do is to sketch, and it's gonna be tough for me. I think yeah. Instead of having the body on the third half, let me see if I can redo it like for the whole page and see how it goes. Let me see. Right. Also, I want to talk a bit about the deck that I just finished, Moonchai Tarot. So yeah, it was kind of a journey, and sadly, I just know about a few news about it yesterday. I will upload a Vietnamese stream as well for Vietnamese, audiences. But yes, technically, things is not really great. Thing was not really great. The print house that I have chosen turns out they were not really for the best, and kind of ruined it a bit for me and my customer. And yeah, I'm figuring out how to redo everything right now. It's really tough. It's a really tough time for me again. I don't know how to say this, but I will have to like figure out how to deal with the damages that is done because how it was for some time now. Right. So how about this? How about this? Sorry, like I'm pretty bubblehead when I draw anything at all. It's like I always have to rethink things, and the music in this place today is pretty young, kind of a different feeling. Right. change a few stuff. The old setup style of s- of the artwork, but at the same time, it has to be different. It has to be different, right? So I'm going to draw the flower here, and then something like this, something along the line of this. Right. Let me see. You have to go some line in here, some line in here. So maybe question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm not too satisfied with it so far. So far, not so bad. Right. For a minute. Page. I don't know if it has the same feeling yet. It has a such composition can be very different, but I like the new setting more. I like it to be different like this. Right, let me see. Now I will change to the rusty meat. This one. Right. So it's supposed to be a block of colors first. So I will have to do this. I have to draw by like the selection tool. For example, this. You like? Right. Yeah. I think I have to change a little bit like this. So yeah, fix the lines a little bit. Again, I'm using iPad Pro 11 inch, and it's a line from 2021, 2022, I believe. Yeah, I can't believe that I started using like wait, maybe 2020, because like must be around 4 years ago when I still work at a company. It's a media company, right? So now I will change this to this so I can see the line. Right. Again, I'm pretty terrible at drawing hands, so if it looks freaking ugly, sorry. I mean, yeah, cannot be excused. I have to train myself to draw real hands soon. Also, how do you guys feel about the copyright of YouTube lately? Because it's like I think it's really lame that they copyright everything now, and yeah, it's a very big deal. Having copyright music and stuff just cropping in, cropping out of a video is it kind of freak me out at times. You know, I can write a line here. This is in Vietnamese and yep, my mother tongue. In English, this would be called calling out to me. Right. Since this part of the painting gonna be black, I think I would draw the women completely in red here. Also, can you guys still watch the stream well? from my side seem to be working pretty well, except for the noises from outside can be a little bit of problems. I don't know, not sure. Right, so this is the kind of old style coloring that I used to have. Well, actually, I have a new style coloring every now and then because I cannot control my style really well. So I think it's not a problem with me. Specifically, I like to go, from style to style. I like to experience with different kind of feelings of the way that you can choose and use colors and lines and composition. Right. So this part again, I will make it a little bit different. Right. So with this one, okay, there's gonna be a different block of colors. I think it's going to be skin colors, so it will be different. Yes. And there you go. You see how it's kind of work, right? It's like you created blocks of colors and then you add in the lines. It kind of create a certain feelings, a certain kind of effect. Right. Yep. Things start to go together. All right. And here I will create the lighting. Now it will be a bit different. This one should be in this color, particularly still red. Right. So how does that feel? I still need to lower this down so I can draw this. Piece of table should be in black, and then the thing on top should be in white. It should be in white. Right. Looks pretty great actually. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Right. So that is the way it's gonna look, and lovely. Now let me change the opacity. Freaking bright. I love doing this. You can create such a feeling. Right. I need to lower this down again so I can know like where do I add in the colors again. Right. Something is wrong. It's gonna look a bit rough. Right. I will have to lower down her as well. Right. So things start to show. Lower this down as well. Right. Now everything up again. Now I will use gray to again create a different feeling. Sorry for my voice. Sometimes I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, again. Very carefully. Right. So let me see. Maybe this gray. Right. It looks perfect. Right. Someone is selling tofu or something. Taiwanese. Yeah, this is great. What is this again? Now I can start doing this. Right. Let me answer my guest a little bit and then come back to this. Back to the channel again. Now I will start to create both light. I guess I will use a black line first. Now let's be careful. All right. I just see someone new and welcome back. Welcome. I'm still chilling and redraw stuff. So far, these are old words that I have created ever since the time of baby art when it's still a thing. And yeah, great, right so far. I like the whole concept. If you don't know me, and haven't followed my channel, I'm an artist from Vietnam. So yeah, I'm writing in Vietnamese. Possibly here. So technically, this is a line that I thought of myself. This one is calling me this in darkness. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something else. Well, just for this one. Yeah. pretty nice so far. I don't want to create the same thing. It's just not the way that I work. I just add a little bit more line. Something like this. Something like this. Yep. Looks kind of fun, isn't it? Looks kind of fun. And hello, I see new people. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sunny and I'm just chilling out, in a cafe drawing stuff. This and on the right, and new materials. The first one was drawn by Copic marker, and the is the first page. Now let me see if we can move to the next one. This this is the second page. As you can see here, a song in the dark too. Right. So let me group all this. Now and then come back to Chromograph and let's start sketching. All right. With this one though, I think that I will not change too much because the feeling is actually pretty great. Maybe a little bit different. Like I have to always, change it to make it like different from the old thing. Kind of like my vibes as well. Like I cannot help it, doing things in the new way possible. Thanks for being here though. Any that who's still watching, thanks for being here. I really appreciate your presence. So I always do this, sketching first, and then I will just go into details way later. They're possibly fixing something downstairs again, kind of like not for the great time, not a great time to fixing things. Right, so redrawing this thing is kind of like is a challenge in itself. As I say again, create the old feeling, but in a new way, old and new together. This is for the sentence. Right, so now I will change to the resting me for the final. No, actually, no, no. Need to create lots of colors first, right? So the back gonna be completely in black. Now I will use rectangle, right? And you lower this down. Create this. Look, and this is gonna be in red, and the background gonna be in this red. I want to sing along to this song so much. It's kind of sad, but somehow it's kind of soothe me right now. Right, so then I can start, like sketching this, or like create something new again. Let me try. Many times I think that like drawing is about the feelings. It's about how you deal with this feeling, this struggle inside. But at the same time, it's more than just the inner self because if you want to create something, you want to draw something out on paper. It's not just about your feeling alone. It also has to do with not just a mental struggle, but also the way that you understand your colors and lines and how they work, right? So it takes time, effort, and persistence to really learn how to create an artwork. I have friends who think that artists can just technically create things out of thin air because as they like it, they will it. That's not true at all. I would want to say that art, you know, like many things, based on a lot of references and based on a lot of things in reality. You want to create magic, you need to base a lot on what is real and what is not. So yeah, it's not really just simply about the whole process. It's about just a lot of things, and I think like all of us has to be through it and constantly update ourselves to new techniques, new things that we can do to better the process and create new looks for new things, try new stuff. So yeah, it's not just about the inner struggle that is. choose a difficult part because I suck at drawing hand. You see, I'm already making a little bit of mistake here. All right, all right. I think that it looks pretty good, and I can turn this off right now. Right, and start drawing on this one. This kind of cheating, isn't it? Like I'm using the music from outside. That is not uh, copyrighted. It's copyrighted, music for the stream. I actually don't want to use it that much because you guys know how YouTube might work and just copyright my stream for the sake of this music. But yeah, I enjoy myself too much to really care. And overall, this stream, I do not plan to make any money out of it. It's more like a way for me to connect with my audiences. Oh, seems like this color doesn't work. Doesn't look right. All right, this paper.